next we're going to have something a little bit different. We are going to have a pre-recorded video from Jessica Espinoza from 2X Global. And this is about why unlocking gender-responsive climate finance matters. So Jessica is going to highlight here the urgent need to integrate gender considerations into climate finance and the transformative potential of gender-smart capital for climate action. So please give Jessica a round of applause. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Thank you so much to the International Climate Finance Accelerator Impact Finance Forum team for having 2X Global here today. I'm Jessica Espinoza, the CEO of 2X Global, and I'm thrilled to welcome both our in-person and virtual attendees. We're at a critical crossroad in climate action. To meet our collective targets for meaningful climate mitigation and adaptation, we'll need trillions of dollars each year by 2030. Now, imagine if all that investment had a gender lens. The potential impact could be really transformative, creating new opportunities not just for women, but for entire communities and future generations. It's important to recognize that women, especially in vulnerable communities, are disproportionately affected by climate change. Their dependence on natural resources, combined with limited access to finance, makes them particularly vulnerable. Yet women are also powerful agents of change in these efforts. Why is gender-responsive climate finance a smart business strategy? Investing in gender-responsive climate finance is both ethical and strategic. Integrating gender considerations can boost financial returns by up to 20% and enhance household resilience by 30% when women are empowered. This approach drives innovation, improves sustainability, and reduces risks. Companies that prioritize gender diversity are 15% more likely to outperform their peers, while gender-responsive investments can lead to a 30% increase in project success rates. By prioritizing gender in climate finance, businesses can attract diverse investments, with evidence showing that gender-inclusive companies can tap into a market worth $28 trillion, positioning themselves as leaders in the transition to a sustainable and equitable future. However, we still see a significant gap in embedding gender responsiveness in project designs and climate investment due diligence. This lack of focus means that gender-responsive climate finance remains scarce. At 2X Global, it is our goal to shift more capital into the hands of women. We do this by building and strengthening investor capacity, advancing and aligning global standards, and driving financial innovation. Since 2018, through the 2X Challenge, we've mobilized $34 billion with a gender lens, but we know this is just the beginning. We have committed to a new target of investing at least $20 billion over the next 3 years to advance women's empowerment, focusing on gender and climate finance. Driving financial innovation, we've unlocked new opportunities to showcase the power of public-private partnerships to mobilize gender-smart capital. An example of this is managing the Climate Gender Equity Fund led by USAID. CGEF has already raised $20 million in grant capital so far, specifically for investment vehicles, businesses, and community-based organizations developing and scaling women-led and women-benefiting climate solutions in global emerging markets. We have run 2 funding rounds to date, and it's been really inspiring to see the local solutions at the Gender and Climate Nexus. We welcome additional partners to collaborate in our effort. Given the urgency of the climate crisis, we know there's more work to be done. Estimates suggest that we need to mobilize between $3.5 trillion to $5 trillion in annual climate investments by 2030. This total encompasses funding for renewable energy, sustainable infrastructure, climate adaptation, and resilience efforts across various sectors. And meeting this investment goal is crucial for limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, as outlined in the Paris Agreement. Without significant financial commitments in the next decade, the risks associated with climate change will accelerate dramatically, impacting all of us. Now, what else do we need to get there? Climate finance must consider gender-specific impacts, such as access to financial services, land rights, and participation in decision-making processes. Many financial institutions lack the expertise to implement gender-responsive strategies in climate finance, but with tools like our Gender and Climate Toolkit, we can empower our investment teams to identify and prioritize gender-smart climate finance investments risks and opportunities throughout the investment cycle, as well as in existing portfolios. As we approach COP29 in Baku, it's essential for our leaders to recognize the importance of gender-responsive climate finance. This year, we have the opportunity to set a new collective quantified goal for climate finance, an ambitious target that must include not just quantity, but also quality. And by quality, I mean ensuring that the capital we deploy has a strong social impact potential. Gender responsiveness should be a key criterion in evaluating climate projects, ensuring we achieve both climate and social outcomes. Let's encourage our leaders at COP29 to make this new goal explicitly gender responsive. At 2X Global, we're actively working on recommendations to ensure this happens. Investing with a gender lens offers co-benefits that can attract further investment, improving social outcomes and enhance climate resilience. Integrating gender considerations into investment decisions isn't just a good idea. It's a smart strategy that opens up new market opportunities and fosters innovation. We're also seeing innovative financial instruments like gender-smart bonds and funds focused on women-led projects emerging as effective tools to align gender and climate goals. But we can't do this alone. We need all of you, your voices, your influence, your leadership. We can create a future where gender-responsive investments are the gold standards, where the resources we deploy combat climate change and uplift the most vulnerable, opening doors to new opportunities and paving the way for a truly just net zero transition. Let's move forward together with courage and conviction. We hope that you can bring gender responsiveness into your next conversations and investment decisions. I wish you all a productive and enjoyable forum. Thank you.
Thank you to Jessica Espinoza, the CEO of 2X Global. So